Hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Jagged Alliance 3 in Commando Difficulty, and I just wanted to show you where I'm at in this game. And I would like to say that they came out with a patch yesterday called Vicky, and it's 1.3 I think or something. So hopefully, you know, the game won't give us any bugs or anything, but let me just show you this map here. And you can see that Santiago is in here, and she owned this whole thing. And I got Alpha Squad here. So yeah, I guess I could show you. If I go like this, you can see that I have my IMP. Meltdown, which she's a psycho, and then I have Pierre, Flay, Smiley, and Larry. So there's 5 out of 6 that are free, and she's the only one I have to pay for. I also have here, I have Red. And of course, you see these numbers on them, like for stats. I mean, I've had to do a lot of training. I do have a lot of money, so I own a lot of mines. And I'm doing things in such a way to try to do it better, I guess. I don't know. But while these guys have been sitting here, because the moment you put somebody here before the eagle's nest, and look at all what they got in here. This Spike. And I'm going to try to recruit him. When I do this, and I'll give you the reasons. But anyways, so yeah, I got Red, Barry. You know, and the funny thing too with this patch, now I don't know if, you know, because like I said, how I've been doing this is, meaning I've been training these guys. Like, I could show you a session, but you can see how they got some really good scores. You know what I mean? Like, and then Grizzly, like Grizzly, this guy was deficient in agility and dexterity, so you could hardly move him anywhere, and you can hardly shoot him. You know, like he could only shoot like one shot, and that'd be about it. So I had to spend a lot of time training him up in agility and dexterity. And she was great at dexterity, as you can see, but she had deficiencies in other areas where I had to train. So basically, okay, so once you get somebody here, it blocks them from sending units this way. So then they send them this way out, where you see one right here. So he came from here, he came over here this way, and he comes up, and he comes down, and you know, he might be headed towards this one right here, or this one. And if I look at this, you know, wherever you see like 2, it means I had to send somebody over here to recruit those 2 guys, because when the enemy attacked, they killed 2. And so we have like 6 that might be veterans, and then those 2 are recruits. And wherever you see that, you can see that that's what I had to do. Not here, because they haven't made it here, because they have to attack this first, and then if they kill this, then they'll send more, and they'll come and they'll get this mine right here, which I get 5,000 a day from it. And like, just like over here, okay, now this is an outpost. Yeah, and I had to come over here because you can see 2 more recruits there. So I mean, and the thing is, before you if you want to recruit Spike, before you attack him, you have to have 6 of these outposts. And if you don't, you know, protect them in some way, the enemy's going to just wear them down. And I can tell you over here, and I'm just giving information, and you may not even like this when I'm doing this, but, you know, whatever. When they own this whole thing, and believe it, it wasn't an easy task to get this. Because if I hired 2, like, for example, I hired Scully and Gus because I need them to get over here, which they are over here now. But So when I attack Spike, I'll have a conversation that will help to get reputation with Spike, so I can recruit him, because I want to have 6 guys that I recruit, and he's the last one. And so anyways, so he landed here, and I had these 2 stuck here, and of course, you know, you have to pay like 100,000 or more for these 2 guys. Now, when you look up here and say that I have 3.8 million, you'd say, well, that shouldn't be a problem if I'm spending 100,000 for these 2 guys. But before I got to here, you know what I mean? I'm saying these guys were stuck here because these 2 guys could not fight the amount of enemy that is in this sector. And when I hired them, the game didn't give me the option to tell them to go over here or up here or something. So it kind of like ticked me off in a way that those 2 guys were stuck here and I have to pay $100,000 for them, and they're not even doing anything. And then what I had to do was, you know, hire a bunch of other people to come here in order for me to make a big team to, you know, fight these guys, because these guys, you know, in here you get mortared and stuff. And I'm just telling you a bunch of silly stuff, I guess, but you know, the point of what I'm trying to say is, so right now at Ernie Island, I have these guys right here. I have Hitman, Nails, Vicky, and Thor, and I believe Orman and Kalina are here, because I had these 2 travel the world to try to, you know, make more guys in different spots. Meanwhile, I'm stagnated up here, and then these guys keep sending stuff out, so they're constantly attacking here, you know, here and stuff like that. So I mean, where these guys over here were constantly attacking here, they were attacking here, they were attacking here, and they were attacking up here. So the only way to stop them was to sit somebody here and take this, which this was a very difficult thing to do on Commando Difficulty. And because I'm going to just tell you that you're facing people like these guys here, right? And here, and I haven't even done these spots. Like, I had to fight my way this way to here. And these guys, at this stage of the game where the whole world turned and stuff, what I'm telling you is, all of these enemies that you're looking at, they all have perks that, for my guys to have those perks, we have to be at level 7, 8, and 9, okay, in order to have those perks. So that means there's a handful of guys in here where if you shoot at them, they will fall down and the bullets will just go by, because they have that lightning reflex thing perk, which again, you can't get that perk unless you have like 90 in dexterity. And so I had to do a lot of training, you know, to get these guys. Like if you look at these guys, now these guys got that perk, right? They'll eventually get it. I mean, I think she's level 9. And then I had to work on her because, you know, again, she's a merc that you have to hire, so I mean, and pay for. But all of the rest of these, I don't have to do that. And I only had to pay for 7,000 when I made her. And if you look at her scores right now, she's good. And like I said, I don't even know if I could go to, I think it's merc information. Yeah, so yeah, if I show you here. And so yeah, this is the one I'm talking about here. Lightning reactions. Dodge the first successful enemy attack by falling prone. Only once per combat though. But you know, but that can be a key moment of, you know, somebody trying to kill you, and you drop down, and so the, you know, and so I get mad at that when I'm shooting at somebody and I know I'm gonna kill them, and they drop, and so I'm telling you, like I said, like this lady here now, from scratch, like I made her from scratch, so we're talking about level 1, right? And she's now level 9, and you know, and again, you have to have dexterity up to 95, agility, you know, whatever. So I mean, that one, you know, and she's got reactive fire, kill zone, sharpshooter, frog leaping, deadeye, optimistic killer, and free move. And so yeah, so what I'm saying is the enemy, at this point in the game, you know, they have all these type of perks. And the one perk that they got that I don't know how to get it. Like I don't know it. So for example, this one, reactive fire. Okay, it won't do if you're in Overwatch, I guess, or whatever. It won't do it when you're taking cover, but it's based on dexterity. And you see how it says attacks misses you during the enemy turn, chances based on dexterity. But so if the enemy fires at me and they miss, she gets to take a shot at them, right? But what I'm going to tell you is simply this. If I hit the enemy, meaning she takes a shot at the enemy, these enemies now get to fire twice at her, and this means that I didn't miss. Like I hit the person, and yet they fire back at her 2 times. Like I shot at a sniper. I'm just gonna tell you this, that these enemies have these perks, because, and this is what makes these enemies tough, is she could take a shot at an enemy and miss, and if he has reactive fire, he should be able to shoot back, right? That's what she can do. Like it happened to her. So somebody shoots at her and misses, she's going to take a shot at them, and she might hit them or she might miss. But what I'm saying is, even if I'm point blank at somebody and I take a shot and all my bullets go into that person, when it's not even their turn, get to shoot back at her twice. And like, for example, I forget who it was, and I had to redo the battle because, like I said, whoever it was, like I'm gonna just make up a name, like Kalina. I take Kalina, I tell her to shoot at that person, right? She didn't miss him, she hit him. So he took a hit from her, and he lost like 30 or 40 damage. But that sniper shot twice instantly at Kalina and put 40 or 50 damage on her each time, and it outright killed her. Okay, so whatever perk, and I can't do it because I don't know how to show you when I'm gonna apply a perk to somebody, to look around at all those perks and find the one perk that allows that to happen. Meaning, an enemy shoots you and hits you, and you get to fire twice. So we're talking about, say, a sniper. A sniper gets hit by the enemy, and that perk that he has, for some reason, he can shoot twice. So imagine hitting a person twice with a sniper round that can give you, like, say, 40 or 60 damage. And let's say you're only 100 health, and he hits you twice at 60 damage each, and say one of those is even a critical, it can outright kill you. where I am used to this reactive fire. Like I've been giving it to all my people, because if they miss me, I know she has a chance of shooting back, and that sometimes can kill somebody or something. So I didn't want to get into a gigantic discussion on all these kind of things. And then the other thing I can show you is Bobby Ray's new thing that was added with this new patch that came out yesterday. Is Bobby Ray's guns and things. So I can go to here and I can take a look at all these weapons, which I bought one of these and I've done stuff, right? And then on ammo, you can see the ammo. But I've already been doing this, so I mean, some of the stuff. And in here you can get this. And then other, like, I guess I could show you for an example. Like, well, matter of fact, tear gas. So there's only one in stock. So I got that, right? I mean, I don't really need all this stuff, but I could do it just to show you. Let's say, I want a whole bunch of parts. And I just bought it out. And let's say I want, they don't have medicine here, do they? But they got kits. But I can always trash these. So, yeah, let me do that. And let me do that. Okay, so I just to show you for an example. Like armor, for example, I'm going with light stuff. So if they had the kind of armor that has the arms, like this, there's only one member that I have that has heavy stuff, and that's Larry, because he's got the shaman stuff. But anyways, because I like light stuff. And then the ammo. So let's say you're out of certain ammo, you could get it like for this NATO. Yeah, see, they don't have much here. So say that let's say you needed this, you could do that, but alright, we'll do that. Okay, so I got some stuff. Like I said, I don't need a lot of this stuff because I've been doing it, but this is something that you get. So you go over here to the order form and you say order, and then you can tell it where it's going to show you where to go. And right now, the only place that I have a team in any of these places is at Ernie Island, because all they did is to block the patrols that come out of where Santiago is. And so then you say accept it. And Bobby Ray's shipment sent. It will arrive in 3 days to village of Ernie at H2. And then I go back to here, and then here I can show you this is my team, and I can't hire anybody else other than I can get Spike, which I cannot hire anybody else. I mean, I even tried to hire somebody that said I can't do it. I already have enough. So because I don't think the game counts my IMP and him and him. But yeah, we got all these guys, and they're gonna come due at some point. Oh, and look at her. Just one day. And you can see what she's got, and you can see some of the perks that I got for her. And like I said, some of these people I haven't had very long, so I haven't had a lot of time to develop them.
I just remembered when the last full moon was. This means my contract is at an end.
So she's low level, so it's not too much, 13,000. So it's not like I wanted to show you all these things, but because it's only one day.
Glavny, contract is nearly over.
I think
Omrin needs money for food.
I think he's a level.
Let us make new contract.
Okay, shut up. Okay, I think he's level 3 at the moment.
We will spit on it and.
So he's not too bad. So yeah, so anybody that is 1 or 5, you know, I can renew right now, like him. And this guy, it kind of ticks me off in a way, but I don't know if it's because I have him on a team where there's somebody that he doesn't like or something, because like I've never had this problem with him, but because he knows I have 3 million, he wants more money. And I don't know if he'll do it this time, but he does it a lot. So I'll just show it to you. And you can see the weapon that I gave him and stuff. But anyways, okay.
Contract's about to expire, Ace. Let's get this little matter squared away. Well, Ace, I happen to know you're swimming in dough right now.
Yeah, see,
I want a piece of that pie if we are to continue our mutual cooperation.
See, he's been doing that to me lately. Like, and it's all about, he knows that I have this money, right? And he wants more money, as opposed to, well, I don't like working with somebody, so you're going to have to pay me more. He's just basing this on the fact that I have 3 million. And I'm like...
Did you fall asleep, Ace?
No.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Yeah, okay. See, I can't sit here and talk to you because he's going to get impatient. But anyways, okay. So yeah, so that's the one thing that he's been doing, and it was making me think that I might just take my stuff back and drop him. You know, but for now, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, that's one issue that I got with him. And you can see what he came with, and then I believe he didn't have dexterity, so I had to give him this until I built him up. So the next time I was able to give him this, which is free movement as long as he wears light clothing, which is a-okay the way I play now. It's like the only guy that does not apply to that is Larry, because he's got the shaman stuff, and this is all heavy. So he's gonna be, so the way I'm doing this is he's kind of like my heavy guy, because you know the shaman gave this to us, and I wasn't gonna have it for her because I want her to be mobile. So I gave this to Larry. So he's the only guy that has the heavy stuff. Everybody else has light stuff. And then this is something that comes with him, so you can't change that. But that is considered. I think that's considered. It's only got 20 damage, so it has to be considered light, even though it doesn't say it. Okay, so I showed you Bobby Ray. This is where you make your IMP. You can only make one. That's basically you. In the game. And then we go back to the database and we can check our status here, and again you can't change a 6, so I mean you can drop somebody out and get rid of them if you want, but okay, so I think we're good for that. Don't think there's anything else I want to discuss. And if you look over here, this is the shipment that is going to go to here, which is these guys and Kalina and Orman. And I can go to the inventory at the moment. You can see what I got for him. And you can see, yeah, and so I recently bought this and modded it and gave it to her. And this is an interesting machete right here. But anyways, okay. And then these guys, you know, they got some light stuff here. It's just I just haven't had time to give them anything better. So, and he doesn't even have a helmet. So I mean, you know, but you know, he does have that and stuff. And then over here, she's got that. And I'm gonna reload that, and we're gonna go with a he round. And I'm gonna, you know, reload that, and we're gonna go with a he round. He's the sniper. And we got a lot of Barry ones, but I'm gonna tell you something on this new patch that just came out yesterday. Alliance, 1.3. I've spent some time training on everybody. Like if you look at all these stats, because if you look at these people that you have to hire, right, you have to pay money for every 2 weeks. If you play this game and you hire them, you know darn well that they're not stacked the way this is right now. Like those stats are not stacked like this. Like she has like 2 good fields and then the rest kind of suck on her, and I had to. But these guys have been here for a very long time, just sitting here blocking that spot. And him, like I said, when you first hire Grizzly, he can't move far, and he can only shoot like 1 time, and that is it. He doesn't have a lot of AP, and he doesn't have a lot of movement on him. And Barry was pretty good, and so it didn't take much to get him up to those. And then Red, yeah, Red was a big problem too. I can't tell you, like I said, when you just when you have this game and you just hire him, then you look at the stats and you'll know where they're deficient and stuff like that. So you can tell. Anybody who plays this game and is looking at this video, you can tell, you know, these people who play this game, they'll know the things that I've done to get these people into the 90s. I mean, seriously. And that is that. So I'm just discussing those kind of things. All right, so that I discussed. All right. So yeah, so now when I pass time, and then you're going to see that Nail's contract expires. You can see that this enemy is going to H14. So if I look over here, yeah, see? Okay, but thankfully I got 8 people here, but see already, so the enemy, this enemy up here, so I don't really want to pass any time, because this enemy is going to come here, and if he gets this outpost, then I'm only going to have 5 outposts, and I'm going to have to come here and get it, because I need 6 outposts in order to recruit the major, which I'm going to try to do. And I'm showing you this raw and live because this is what I plan to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I've discussed a lot of things that might not be relative to this particular battle, but here we are. So this is, and I don't know how this is going to go, okay? Like, I'll do a quick F5 save. And now I will attack.
Let's move.
So we'll see if I can do this. Good. And then we just close it. They got 28 enemies. Okay. And now I'll get this team.
Well, fucking go.
Yeah, you know Red, he swears a lot. So he's gonna go in. And now we're up to 12 against 28. We'll escape. And then these 2 guys.
Let's go.
And now it gets me to 14, so. Alright. And so I guess, you know, we'll fight, right? I guess we'll fight. Now, I don't know the time of day, like, it looks like it might be clear weather, so that's kind of cool. But this is going to be a dry run here on doing this. Like, you know, the president can get killed. And so I got to figure it out and figure this out. But, and it's Commando Difficulty. So I think what I want is, if I go to
Red here.
this team here, they're not my best team, but they are pretty good. So we'll place those here.
Yes.
My main team is gonna go here.
Ready when you are.
And then these two, I gotta figure out, yeah, let me put them over here. So the first time I ever played this game, I went this way and delayed and did so much that the president was killed. And I didn't even know where the president was, to be honest. And that was in my first playthrough that I put online. Now, while that playthrough has been getting uploaded and stuff, I started playing again on Commando Difficulty. And so, but this is where this is. So let's do an F5. An F5 save. And now I don't know why.
Alejandro is here.
Yeah, I don't know why the heck. Okay, it must be paused. Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to deploy. Sorry, folks. It's just a fundamental error
Using
right there.
Intel, I've managed to visualize the enemies on my PDA. I just hope they aren't doing something gross.
Alright, because I need to select everybody, and I want them to at least crouch. So they
Ready
don't...
when you are.
Because if we get discovered, then my whole plan will not work. Now, we know they got 28 enemies, so that's quite a bit. And stuff like that. Yeah, see, if he spots me, or somebody spots me, I don't know what's gonna go on, but okay. I'll have to reload, but alright, so I want this.
They're just
team.
vitamins.
Très bien.
Alright. Yeah, see, when they make noise, they hear us, they see us.
Ready when you are.
See, this is not
No sweat.
this is not nighttime, so it's daytime.
What?
Okay. Yeah, he even looks like he's looking around, like, you know, like, geez. Okay, I gotta figure out. Let's do an F5 save at the moment, and I gotta figure out who is strong enough, because like I said, these enemies, these guys are like level 7, 8, or 9. I mean, they really are, because, and the reason I know that is because of the type of perks they have and stuff like that. And not all my guys are. Like, these, everybody here is really good. The only exception to that is Meltdown. Because a lot of these guys here are only like level 3 or something. Like, or level 2, level 3, level 4, whatever. Like, they haven't been in the game a very long time. But, okay. My worry is simply, I know yeah, look at him. He looks like he's aware. So how am because I need to silently kill him, and kill him. If I can do that, then that means I have a free way of setting things up. And see, so, but I think it's because it's daytime like I've never played this in daytime, like and so them being aware of where I am is a big problem because we're so far away from the key areas. Like I need to be right in here and right in here. And so when we strike, we'll be good. All right, so let me just
looking at the grass grow. Wood stuff. Hold ass.
I know. Well, you guys are impatient, and I'm just trying to develop my strategy because I'm afraid to. All right. Let me see if you're able to go.
Going undercover.
Let me see if the weapon that you have.
Okay.
If it's good enough to kill him.
Quiet. Aiming.
Okay, you know, again, that's something about the game that I don't understand how Smiley just reached level 8 when she sniped him. So this calls for an F5 save. And so the game quick save. And I should come up here and take a peek at what he's got, but I mean... Now we got some NATO rounds, but you know, if you look at what we got here, I mean, we got quite a bit of stuff right here. So I don't, and now I'm going to tell you this. This is a fantastic thing that happened to the game of the Bobby's Market or whatever. I mean, if you had that at the start of the game, you would never have an ammo problem. Never. But you have to have some money, obviously. And when you start out in Ernie Island, you start, if it's First Blood, you have 40,000. If it's Commando, you have 30,000, and you still have to buy some mercs and stuff like that. So I mean, whatever. But okay, so now technically we could if we could get into this, and then we could probably shoot somebody. But again, so now I have another consideration that I'm thinking.
They're just vitamins.
Now Larry, you know, like technically, you know, I'm wondering. You know, he's got the he round and stuff like that, and he's an explosives guy. But I'm wondering if, and I had him with all these things, but you know, I'm thinking if we did a mortar, because we got mortar rounds. You know, but you know, again, I might need him with this here with the he round, but it's a possibility that I could set him up on this hill with a mortar. And we don't have much gas. Well, that's smoke. I don't think we have any. Oh yeah, right here, gas. Yeah. Well, we have 6 rounds of gas. So yeah, you know, gas would be. Yeah, let me do that. Mortar gas, because gas would be really good. So yeah, so yeah, so then that would mean these grenades could go to somebody else. Oh yeah, the thing I wanted to say that I digressed when I was setting up this video, which is going to be a super long video, no doubt, but ever since the patch, I haven't seen Barry make any more of these grenades. And I wonder if there's a limit to what he can make and then he stops making them. But the key thing about Barry was always that he makes these grenades every 4 days. But when I'm doing training sessions that go by for like a full 2 weeks, you know, he should have a few grenades. And actually, when I was looking at him, I took his grenades out and I gave them to other people because I wanted him to make some grenades, and he hadn't made any grenades in a whole 2-week period, and I was wondering if that's a bug or is that like, okay, so usually when they do patches, if you start the game over, but I don't want to start the game over. I mean, it takes a lot to get to where I am right now. So yeah, so maybe I can go ahead and, okay, yeah, how am I, yeah, I can't pass it to him unless I go to sat view, I think. Oh, yeah, let me go to sat view. If I go to inventory, and now if I go over to here, yeah, so if I put them here, then I can go over here, and I can give Barry his grenades back. But, yeah, okay, so there we go. Alright, I think that's the only changes that I want to make. So let's go back to tactical view. And we'll do an F5 save. And now I think I'm going to have Larry...
Yeah, alright.
Come to here.
On my way.
Alright, and then I'm going to have him swap. So he'll be able to mortar them later on. Otherwise, like I said, if I didn't even consider the mortar and I just stay with his gun that can shoot a he round, he would be somewhere over here. But we got the first step of what I wanted to plan, and so, and I know, so this is not, you know, totally fun for you to watch, but let's go ahead and do an F5 save. And oh yeah, and I gotta give him, I might as well give him his perk. So you can see here, like, yeah, so if I were to look at this, see this lightning reaction? So yeah, I was just wondering what perk does the enemy have that allows them to get shot by somebody and they get to fire 2 times? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that perk is, but I'll tell you what, I think that's a really good perk, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give him the sharpshooter one. But yeah, I don't know where it is on here. And like I said, you have to be at these stats here, you have to be at 70 to get any in here. You have to be at 80 to get any here, and you have to get 90 to get here. Okay? But anyways, alright. So yeah, I don't know necessarily you know, what stat that is, but okay. Alright, so the first part of my plan was to kill this guy and then position him over here.
Quiet.
See, I've never done this during the day. So this might not work, and then we're gonna be right into the battle. Because how much sight do all these guys have? And things like that. So I was wondering if I can get her in here before somebody sees her. Man, how can he see? Like, this is blocking, right? Okay. Let's do an F5 save. Which might be bad if they see us.
Unaware target locked.
Okay, so far, so good. Because to me, you know, if you want to have a chance of trying to set up closer before the fight starts, you got to take out these 3 guys, I believe. Like, it's because if they're behind you and they come over and flank you, on top of what these guys are going to do, and then all of these guys, what they're going to do. And the idea is you want to hit them while they're close together to take out as many as you can, and then we got to worry about what's up here. Like, here's the major, and the president is right there, and they got the 2 guys that are going to try to kill him. And if the major is up here, imagine the major doing his best to shoot and kill the president. A couple of volleys from him will pretty much damage him, and then a volley, and then we have a bomber right here. And usually there's a sniper up here. I don't see the sniper. Because that's a bomber. I wonder if the sniper is down here and comes up here, because I've always seen a sniper right over here. So that's kind of weird. And don't forget, because we have meltdown. Because we have live wire, we can see all the enemy. Like, it exposes all of them with our PDA. So I mean, that's kind of cool. All right, but I'm digressing again. And until this battle starts, this video is just gonna drag on and on and on. But you can always speed it ahead and do that. But so I guess when he's walking back, I gotta get her over here to see if she can kill him.
Okay.
And this is a good test during the day. If she's gonna get if she's gonna get discovered.
Aiming.
Okay, now did that guy go hot? Yep, see, this is a failure.
Where did I die?
Okay, so that's a failure. Okay. Oh, she can't shoot too far away or whatever. That wasn't enough to kill the guy. Maybe just a single shot. Maybe just a single shot. So yeah, it's gonna take a moment to load up, I guess. I wish this game could show you that it's loading. I mean, I know that's a lot for this game to load up, like 28 enemies and all this kind of stuff. And then I get this once in a while. Lost connection to multiplayer server. Reason true. I don't know. I'm not playing multiplayer, so I mean... Alright, so here we are, folks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try something different. Yeah, see, even one shot won't do it.
They found us.
Dang it. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, folks. Now this might be called saving, scumming, or whatever they call that. Like, to do it. But again, like I said, to me, the key thing is that those three need to be killed. I mean, I don't know of any other better way of doing this. If I don't kill them, there's no way that I can get close enough for when this battle kicks off. And we want to kick it off on the left side, the left flank. We don't want to. So again, so this guy patrolling is a problem, obviously. Maybe I need to get her close, or I need to do somebody else. This guy must have something. He's...
Okay.
See, not enough. Oh, jeez, come on.
The foreigners are here! To arms!
All right, last time. And see, and he's almost... He's almost... Yeah, see, I don't want to get this command by the... Because, see, this whole battle kicks off and we can't... And I'm just going to tell you, you don't want them to know that we're near that middle road where that car is. You don't want them to know that. Because if the major thinks that we're going up that hill, he's gonna order the president to be killed instantly. Like he does not mess around. And the whole point of this is we have to save the president. And I'm only doing this because, you know, I also want... Yeah, see, I don't know if you guys can tell me what this is, but this always happens sometimes, and I don't even know what that is, but okay, because I don't play multiplayer. All right, I think what I want to do is if we got that guy there, I think what we want to do is we might be able to get our team over here. So let's see.
Alejandro is here.
Let's see.
Let us get this safari moving.
If we can at least do that. Because this keeps failing. She doesn't get the kills.
Haul an ass.
Wait. Huh? All these walking balls.
Easy. Meltdown here. Do I look like a magician?
Did I tell? I did not tell you to do that. Okay,
I'm here.
I'm trying to click on Pierre
Fine with me.
and get him somewhere over here. Okay, because I don't want these guys to see us yet. All we're doing is trying to set up. That's all we're gonna do. Seeing that this has been a failure like 3 times in a row of killing this one guy over here. And matter of fact, that last time that she shot him, he was almost dead. So it's kind of like, you know, if she could have just killed him, this would have been a done deal. But at least with this guy dead and this guy dead, we can at least get this will show. They Pete keeps flipping out here, but I think what I can do is I'm gonna see if I can. All right, let's see if we can get these two
mate. Right.
over here. And then I want her because she's a sniper.
Live wire here.
And,
All right.
and live wire.
Ready when you are.
Well, fucking go.
We might get discovered, and it's just gonna have to be that way if we do get discovered. Because, so now you
Hello
three.
there.
Quiet.
Let's go, yeah?
What?
Okay, so it ain't gonna work, but we're gonna just go in. We're just gonna go into the battle now, because I know he'll be dead by somebody.
Attention, soldiers.
One of
This
us.
is President LaFontaine.
One of us is
I
gonna.
am being kept in the Major's tent at the
One
top
of us
the-
is gonna kill him. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, the president, we already know this.
Well, the old rascal has quick hands. He may lose them later. In the meantime, Legion, we're under attack. Time to prove your worth.
So this is not the way I wanted it to go down, but I can't sit here for, you know, and try this 10 times to kill this one sniper over here. So then I'll have all the time in the world to set up everybody where I want them. And then kick the battle off over here to let the major think that the major attack is on this side. So, but
That is not a good position, boss. I don't like it. Ready to shoot.
But do you see him? One shot from you should kill him, because this guy is severely wounded, and that should be the end of discussion here.
Just like Senor Abscott taught me.
See.
Only he missed most of the time.
Alright. You can at least reload. And that's the end of that guy. But, you know, like I said, I didn't have everybody exactly where I want them because I couldn't get this third guy killed that I got these guys. Now say, so the first thing is...
Larry, clean and sober.
I'm gonna see what Larry can do with this mortar of being right here. So...
What?
Okay, so at the end of the turn or next turn, Larry will hit the gas right here. The reason I'm not selecting all of these guys is because, and they're all gonna move anyway, but we're gonna try to stall them anyways. But what I was gonna say was, this MG is gonna be a big problem. So that's why I decided to go with the mortar, because the mortar will hit gas here. It might hit some more gas up here to prevent these guys from using the mortars. I mean, not the mortars, the MGs, because when we have to save the president, we have to rush up here. Those things can really do some damage to us, like serious. Okay, so now, anyways. So I'm saying that I still have two units here that can fire. I still have 3 units here that can fire. And so, but we're not going to worry about that at the very moment. What we're going to do is try to do this here to get them to think that the battle is here.
What's the word?
Now, I don't know how exactly this is going to work, but
Repositioning.
I'm gonna try him right here. And what has he got? He's got the flashbang. And so we will... I don't know if I'll get both of them. We'll try. Yeah, it looks like I only got one of them. Not good. But I don't know how they're gonna attack us at this point, but I think Overwatch will be good.
Gotcha. Setting up for covering fire.
So he will try that.
Red here.
Now if I can get red
Didn't
to
shoot at me, you bastards.
if I can get red to here. Now, of course, that used up some of his AP, but he's got one of Barry's grenades, and I think right here would be really nice, because it's real, because look at that big weapon that guy has. I mean, that's gonna be something else. Now, I don't know if I can get him to go like that, at least, and then that'll be okay. All right. So now Barry himself could get right to here.
With certainty.
And good, he's down like that, so that's nice. Alright, and then... Can he also drop one of his own grenades there? And,
That's how we do it.
and so we just killed that guy, which was a major threat being that close to us with that gigantic... he probably had an MG type gun there, so that would have... You know, especially if they set up Overwatch on us. You know how problematic that is. Alright. So that's 3 guys. And matter of fact, he can, like, I don't know what I got. Yeah, I gave him a he round, so he's got a he round. So yeah, that he round might be good for him right here, because this is Beat Pete. He's a sniper, and we don't like snipers. And now Barry can only do that. But he's standing up, and I don't think he has enough to... Nope. Okay, so yeah, so he's gonna get shot, but it is... I always forget when they shoot... When they lob grenades and shoot what I call he rounds. They end up standing up, and they don't get back down into their crouching position. So, I mean, yeah, that's not good. Alright. So now we have...
Ready when you are.
We have Mr. Scully here. I guess if I were to put him right there...
mate.
What does he have? Oh, he's got a flashbang. Now, could he flashbang these guys right here? Oh, but the chance is high for a mishap. See? What is Scully? Oh, I can't see what Scully's stats are, but I mean, I trained these people. I would hate to have to waste this, but we do have a lot of them. Yeah, see, it's still high right there. So yeah, so see, so Scully could hit maybe this guy. Or is he hidden in here and we can't get him? Yeah, see, we can't get him. Now, could we... yeah, we could hit this guy, though, and make it... Alright, so yeah, let's do that. Only because I want it to hit the targets. I don't want a high mishap that's going to hit somewhere random and stuff. And so by delaying these guys might be helpful. Matter of fact...
Hello.
If... Yeah, none of these guys got it. Does she... What does she got? She got flashbangs.
Yeah?
Yeah, see, none of these... Yeah, the guys over here... what about...
you are.
Yeah, see, none of them have what I like, there's one guy that I needed to have one of those timed delays. Because if you throw a couple right here... When these guys get over here, it can blow up and destroy those guys. But we don't have anybody on this side, so that's an oversight. So now I gotta just decide if I could put mouse. Yeah, maybe I could put her right here. And...
Right here.
Now Red, you know, for some reason, like he could go back down here for safety purposes. Yeah, maybe I could send him down here for safety purposes. It's a free move. But then they'll have a direct... But then again, if they shoot at him, they'll hit him. Yeah, so maybe I'll put him down here for safety purposes. All right, so that'll be that. And now Gus, the only place he can go to where he will be able to shoot is right here. So he's gonna go there, and I can decide to... But then again, if you put Overwatch this way, it might just shoot into this. So what does he got? He's got a flashbang too. Let's see if his stats can do better. Yeah, see, it still says high. I don't like it. But I'm gonna have to try it. Yep, it's a mishap. Well, we got 2, so I mean that's not. It's a mishap, but it's it is what it is. So I reloaded him, and you know, and that's all that I can do on this side. So the enemy, we have 2 Overwatch. That's about it. So we are gonna get hit from these guys, and like I said, this team isn't the greatest, but it is what it is, and that's all we can do there. So we wanted them to think that we were fighting on this side, but we're also gonna do some lobbing and stuff like that. So now,
The hell you want?
now we got her. Now what does she have? She's got a he round, so that is pretty effective. Ah, you know, there's that sniper. Oh, but it's a high chance of a mishap. So, okay, we're gonna have to just take a look at the this right here then, where it's nothing. So we'll fire it right there. Now, could she possibly reload and do it again? Because it's not a mishap, so we can do
Right
it.
on, mate. Things can still go south. Be prepared for the worst.
Okay.
It usually comes.
Yeah, so
86 them all.
yep, so she's happy. So we did that. Now the question would be, could I reload her one more time? And she could even do it again. I can't believe it. Now I don't know how many he rounds I have. Hopefully I have enough, because I need these to get spike later, but yeah, and this is a low chance over here, so I think we can do that. Yeah, why not? Oh, but it's a mishap, even though it said none. So yeah, so that was kind of like a waste, because it only ended up going a little further, and it only hit one guy instead of 2. I mean, basically when you want to do those kind of things. Alright, so she's done. I can't do any more with her.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, what do you got, my friend? He's got a flashbang. Well, that's okay. And so the flashbang... And another mishap, even though it says none, I just, man, I don't know why that is. It's gotta, you know what it is? It's gotta be the RNG part of this. Because when it says that it's not gonna have a mishap, and it does have a mishap, that is just, it's, you know, but I know I have a lot of these, so I ain't gonna worry about, you know, whatever, but the idea is to, delay these guys. Yeah, let me try to delay him. And I think that was a mishap. Like, come on, jeez. Very low, moderate, very low. But I really want to hit those guys over there, and it's saying moderate, and it's been screwing up, so I'm just gonna go right there, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so Pierre gained 1 on explosives, and that's all that Pierre can do. And again, it's not a rush for us to go up this hill, because the Major will try to kill the President. And if that Major doesn't come down here to engage us, there's a good chance that the Major will kill the President. So, I mean... So that's it. Okay, so.
Huh?
Now what do you have? You got a flashbang. So let's see with your stats if you can do something a little further. Because I would really... Yeah, see, it says high. Like, man. What? It says high. Darn. Because I need to hit these guys. I can't allow them... Yeah, see, it didn't go here. Instead, it fell short. And stuff like... Yeah, this is frustrating. Now, maybe I could... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could tell him to go here, so maybe he'll have a better arc. I'm just not 100% certain. Or, you know what I could have him do is if he could toss this grenade to here, we could get rid of this sniper right here. And nope, it's a mishap though. See? Gosh darn it! See, a Barry...
Is here.
Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you, a complaint is that Barry's grenades are like a V shape and not a circumference. And so a mishap made me waste a grenade and an ability of him to do something. Like I could have at least shot another suppressor round, but oh well. That just kind of sucks.
You want something?
Alright, so these four cannot do anything else. They are done for this first wave. So, okay. So now over here.
Yes?
Now Fox is my sniper. And if I could tell her... Oh yeah, but wait. Did she didn't shoot already? Like, can she just shoot from right where she is?
This won't hurt a bit.
Hey,
It won't hurt me anyway.
It says that she can, so, and it's daylight, so it's a possibility that we'll try for the head. Because everything else is blocked by an obstruction, so let's... I don't know, but without moving her, let's give it a try.
Not the first person's mind I've blown.
And that's one that we want because that guy was a mortar. So now he's dead. So that is... And on top of that, she could shoot again.
Got a clear shot here.
So why not try it? Okay, she missed on that one.
Presently in attendance.
Alright, let me see what you got. Now, you do have a flashbang. But your stats are not super good, so let me see if you could... Could we... I don't know if it's going to hit the target, but let's try. Yeah, so by doing that to that sniper, because I'll tell you what, like I've done this battle several times and practicing, and there's always a sniper that hides right here and he locks into the president, and I'm wondering if that's him. And so we got the major right here, and don't forget, this is still only our first turn, okay? So we have to see what the major is gonna do. I'm just trying to exhaust everybody that I can exhaust on here.
Don't tease me.
So she killed one and she missed on the other one.
Ready.
Now she only has, so she can shoot one, and I think she has a he round. So this is gonna be a test of her ability. Now it does say very high, so this I don't think would work. But then again, if she could hit this would be ideal. I'm just gonna try it, you know what I mean? It says very high. If it falls short, maybe it'll hit somewhere else. Yeah, totally. I would rather her undershoot it than overshoot it. because that's just a wasted heat round, and I have a limited number of those. So yeah, so what this is gonna mean is whenever the president is gonna be killed, like when he gives the order, these people are gonna have to come up this hill so they can lob it closer, I think is what the answer is gonna be. So she is done. She cannot do that. She might be able to reload.
Hello there.
And she is done. I don't think she can reload, and she can do that.
Don't tease me.
And this one can't do anything else. She shot her 2 shots. She only has 3 shots left, but and so if we look here, we can see that everybody is exhausted. If we go to the other group, you know, you can see that everybody is exhausted, and we go to the last group, and we can see Scully. Scully, yeah, so, you know, so Scully, okay, so, alright, here we are now. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Because we had a mishap on a grenade, and we couldn't, it went over here and it blew that way instead of landing somewhere over here and blowing this way and killing him, because he's almost dead. Scully can do a shot.
Got a good shot here.
And if he says that he can take a shot, and we'll go to the torso. Now, if this guy drops down, he's got that lightning reflex thing, so let's see if he does. And we just had to have
nice to know I ain't the only guy here who can fight.
Yeah, so it's just nice having that sniper dead, because he could have came here and got on this and then, you know, shoot at these guys. So I mean, and so therefore everybody is done. So I think, folks, we're gonna just hit and I don't know where the view should be, so should we be right here and say end turn? So this is the first turn, right? So now it's their turn to do whatever they're gonna do. Oh, he's gonna. Oh yes, see, yes, see that angle right there. I didn't realize that angle right there. They can shoot us.
That better not leave a scar.
So that's some direct hits that we took. That was some serious damage right there. But here comes the gas. Oh, they're still going after Fox. Okay, now Overwatch on this side. Oh, he's gonna go into that. Nice. But unfortunately, like I said, we don't have any timed explosives over there, so that's gonna be a bust. And some of that Overwatch. Oh yeah. And these shotgun guys. And I'll tell you gotta watch out for these shotgun guys, because they also have machetes or knives. But
it's good to be away from distraction and people being cheerful for a while. I prefer to fight like this. My palms are sweaty and shaking more than usual.
Okay, so now that put the gas there, and I think I only had 5 or 6 gas, and I don't know what Larry would have done if he reloads it, so we're gonna have to find Larry.
They're just vitamins.
And I don't know how to do this, but okay. I think I want to load smoke. It's only going to be 3 shots. And I want him with the 3 shots of smoke. I hope he can hit here.
Yes?
Okay, so he's gonna put 3 shots of smoke there. And so with smoke, you get what's called grazing shots. So I think that will help the president. I only have 3 rounds of it, and that's what I'm gonna hope for. And then we see the major right here. Oh, and look! He came out. He came out. Now, if I'd known he would have done that, I would have sent in, like regular heat rounds, I guess. Dang it. He came out, so he's not in there. And so if the smoke goes in there, it's not really going to help him, I don't think. Well, whatever. Okay, so that's where he is right at the moment. So now what I think I gotta do is I gotta try to kill as many of guys up on this hill as I possibly can. And I also have to worry about the threats right here. So then, alright, so let's take a look at Fox.
I might have some scars after this.
Okay, so look. You gotta
I could do this blindfolded and tied up.
You gotta at least try to kill that guy, okay?
Oh, fuck!
And now, yeah, I don't know where to put you, Fox. Like, you know, could I put you here and then you give yourself a bandage? Because you are severely hurt, like severely hurt.
Presently in attendance.
Okay, so what I don't like is the angle they got, you know, and she's got cover, but it's not good enough. But what are you? You're doing a flashbang. So yeah, why don't you hit them? Now,
This is so exciting!
Could you possibly shoot the same guy that she shot? Wow, but that's still... So these guys, you know, like I said, these guys are higher level, like, and so they can take a lot of hits. And so then I just have her left. Now this is a free move for her to go there, so we will try that. And again, I'm gonna tell her to shoot him.
Hey, nice shot, tits for brains. Ready to shoot.
This country needs more women like you.
Yeah, so you know my IMP is really good. Look at her stats. I mean, yeah, she's really good. Oh man, and it's daytime, so we don't have any problems with sight. Cause notice how they severely hurt her, and I don't. And so, with those 2 dead, at least they're not gonna get hit again. And so we wipe those 2 out. And the gas is going to prevent somebody from operating this for right now. And so now that we exhausted what these 3 can do, we're going to see what these guys can do now. And again, it's not a rush for us to get up this hill, because once the major figures that out, he's going to order the president to be killed. It can happen in a couple of turns, or it could happen like right now. You know what I mean? It can happen at any time. And I even think if you attack the major, he'll automatically tell them to kill him. And so I don't think my team is prepared for that exact moment to happen. So now let's look on the left over here and see what we can do, because we cannot let these guys, these 3 right here, and even this guy here, that's 4 of them. We cannot let these guys get into shotgun range or knife range, because they'll do some severe damage to us. So the first thing that Grizzly may do is, as a matter of fact, Grizzly can toss a grenade, and so we are going to do that because we wanna kill as many of these guys as we can on this side. And look, look at, oh my gosh.
How can I assist?
All right, look. Now you better not have a mishap with your own grenades.
To die in the Legion is to have truly lived.
Yeah, we're just you look at this. Do you see how much damage this guy took? He took over 80 something damage and he's still standing. Like, this is unbelievable. These guys are like tanks.
How can I assist?
Okay, well, the only thing you could do is, yeah, it's either, yeah, you could toss that over there.
Explosive!
So when this guy comes over here, that'll explode. And then you can just lay down. Okay. And then that would that would allow her.
Hey, I think I can do this.
I hope. I certainly hope. Now I could go ahead, but if she misses, I'm gonna be so upset, you know. Let's see. Okay, good.
Go, girl.
She did it. She did it. Good job. All right.
Red here.
And so now that means we have red. Now, I don't know if it's going to be possible, but let's say I get red up here. It's going to take 4 AP. Now, he technically, like, yeah, and I don't know, he's going to hit her or something, so I can't have him do that. So I think he's gonna focus. Oh yeah, and look, he actually has this. But you know, at the time I had him do something else and he couldn't throw that. But anyways. It says high chance, so maybe we can go over here. Yeah, let's try that. Anything that we can do to disrupt these enemies is a wonderful thing. And now I have these two guys, or maybe he can reload, and that'll be that, I guess. So yeah, Scully.
Scully here.
What do you have? Flashbang again, but it's a very high chance, but I'm still gonna try it. Yeah, just it's too high of a chance. Darn. This really bites. But like I said, if that guy, oh well, you know, well maybe we could do it to this guy right here. It's a low chance. So if we can slow him down, he might only be able to get to here, and then this will go off and destroy him, or at least hurt him. And matter of fact, if the way we did this by killing all these guys that were close to us with the grenades, and her sniping them, nobody is actually hurt on this side. So we're actually doing good. Usually, you know, you can get really damaged by these guys if you don't do it right.
Turbo's here.
Okay, and so he's got another flashbang. It's a moderate chance. It's a very high chance. Very high chance. Yeah, see, I'm really disappointed I can't get up to those guys. Even that's a mishap. Even that is a mishap. Like, man, I'm telling you, the I just don't understand the RNG too much, because, like I said, that shouldn't happen. But I'll tell you what, maybe I'll tell him to stand up. Yeah, that won't work. But if this guy decides to move close to us, maybe he can do that. And Scully, I don't even know if he can reload. Okay.
Aye.
Ready when you are.
Alright, well, I think we're done, folks. Hey, and guess what?
Livewire here.
Livewire, yeah, Livewire is the only one that got a little bit hurt, it looks like. But, you know, let's give her Deadeye. Yeah, so you can see, she's level 3. Matter of fact, when I got her, she was level 1. Because you can see that I gave her this first, and then this second. And now she's level 3, so she's that second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you can see how young this team is. Like, it's, you know what I mean? But anyways, it is what it is. So I always like to look at the AP to see if anybody can do anything, but I'm thinking, oh yeah, and then look, we got all of these guys.
You want something?
So yeah, we got a good. We got a round with these guys. Okay, good.
Yes, boss.
Whew. All right, so suppose
Love and glory.
Suppose you go right there.
I bet I look so cool right now.
Now, I don't know. I hope you don't miss. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. So now you do this.
Do not tell any girls about this, okay?
All right, so we'll because there's nothing else that we can do. So I figure use 4 AP and that'll transfer to his next round. So that'll be that. And he did the one thing that I needed him to do, which was to kill that guy right there. I mean, he could have easily RNG and missed, but he didn't. So now with these 3 that can lob stuff, what we're gonna do, now that we have them, we're gonna see if we can if we can stand them up.
Meltdown here.
Okay, so she reloaded.
I am here.
And he reloaded. So I just want to take a guess, and I don't know if this will work, but matter of fact, this is a free move.
I understand.
And this is what I like about that free move stuff, because that means this guy has 13 AP. He has all his AP. He didn't have to waste some of that to move. So this is why I like it, and I like the light armor. I know it doesn't protect them much, right? So that's one thing. But, you know, it does allow them to have free movement. And that is a big deal to me. But, okay, so, again, I like to know what round they got. So he's got flashbang. But it does say high, though. Jeesh. But, you know, I gotta try it. I gotta hurt these guys in some way. Yeah, see, man, that really sucks. But I don't want to come up the hill, because if I do... Alright, well, we can at least do this to this guy then, maybe. Alright, so that worked. Okay, so there we got him doing that. Okay, so now...
Wait.
Now Flay. Yeah, he's got a free move right to here. So at least we're getting close to where next turn we could run up if we have to. And now he's the one that has a flashbang too, and we have a lot of flashbangs, so we're gonna use them up to just try to do anything to these people to slow them down. And again, very high, so I don't know if this will work. But I gotta at least try one round of it. Yeah, nope, see? Darn it. This is terrible. Like, the RNG of this is bad. So then let's hit this guy. Okay.
Put down.
Yeah, this is terrible. It says low. Well, if it says low there, could it be low right here? And then high there. So, okay, well, let's try this here. See, I'm trying to, like, you know, like I said, suppress them, do whatever I can to stop them, to slow them down, to do anything. And now I can't do anything else. And now the last...
The hell you want?
She's kind of nasty, but... And she can even do a free move.
Yeah, I'm going.
Now, she's got the he round. And so that is going to do something if it can strike. And, I would love it here, but again, high, and I can't waste a he round. So, let's see if we can kill this guy. No, and see, that didn't kill him. Now, I don't know how many he rounds I got, but we're gonna try one more.
Oh, shit! I think they pissed their pants!
So yeah. And she reloaded again, but that'll be it. So she shot 2, and at least we, with he rounds, we eliminated somebody, which is going to make our assault when we go up here much better. And this guy is suffering over there. And you can see the president here. And the bad thing about this is the major hasn't decided to come down any further. So technically, he can turn around and shoot at him. And then these 3 too. So we gotta be careful of that. Because this whole thing goes south if the president dies. I mean, it's a loss. I mean, not a loss, but I mean, it's just whatever.
Yes.
So now, so I think she's done. Yeah, so I think we are. So okay, so I think we're done then. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's about all that I can do. And so these guys are in a... All of these guys are going to be close enough to make the assault if we have to. Because you can see how shooting at this distance, we cannot lob up here. Like, we just can't do it. Too many mishaps. Even when it says, you know, like, whatever... You saw even close where it should have hit something and it went too far or too less. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I think we're going to go ahead and just see what happens. Yeah, see, they're going up the hill, the snipers.
Find a good position.
Yeah, so the major came down a little bit more, but there's 2 snipers that went up the hill, so that means there's going to be 5 enemy up there that can try to kill the president. And you just don't know when the president's going to give the command.
Yes, boss.
Okay, so now, this might be a little different now. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, the very first thing, is to go to Larry.
Larry, clean and sober.
And we're gonna give him, we're gonna reload. Okay, so he loaded with probably what he's got the most of, which is just regular mortar charge.
Yes.
You know what? I should have put I probably should have put the mortar on the tent. Yeah, I just realized that. Because at least we know the mortar will hit, right? And the president ain't in there, so this was a bad move at the moment. So, but I you know, it is what it is. So I did it. So it's too late. But yeah, after thinking of that, the president came out. It would have been better to just put the mortar directly here, because it's a good possibility I could have maybe killed someone. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus he could always decide to come up here, but okay. So let's try to work on the possibility of killing these guys here. And we gotta eliminate this guy. Oh, and this guy right here.
Yeah.
So I think without doing anything, we can just shoot it. But then again, shotgun people sometimes shoot. But let's see what happens here. Yeah, but he didn't hit us. Like, he tried, but it didn't. Hey, and he could do it again.
Got a nice clean shot from here.
So why not, right? Let's give it a try. Yeah, so and if that's the case, I think I can just have Barry do it. Let's see.
I dislike taking life, but sometimes it's necessary.
All right. And then I think what would be nice is for Barry to do that.
I will shoot at enemy when available.
And so he'll put Overwatch on that.
Grizzly here.
Like, Grizzly did a good job, and I can't do anything else with him at the moment.
Mouse here.
Now Mouse can stand up at least. I don't know if she, let's see if she can shoot. I mean, I don't. This wall is pretty high. I don't know. Sometimes they shoot into the wall, but if she could put a shot on him, matter of fact, if she could hit his arms, then he won't be able to shoot good. Let's try that. So now it says he's inaccurate and he's bleeding.
Hey, I think I can do this.
And then she could even
Enemy pinned.
She can pin him too. And now that would mean that I could have red, and matter of fact, wait a minute, let me cancel. I can have red stand up, and he's gonna fire right here. And now he can't, unless I reload. Let me see, can I? Yeah, well, you know, while we got these, we might as well. We want to do as much as we can to any enemy that we can. Because when my guys have to come up the middle, these guys are gonna, you know, try to stop us. Okay, and that's all that red can do. And so then these guys have exhausted. So now we have these guys.
Yeah,
now you know what I think? If he goes to, does he have any free movement?
Cover me.
Now of course, taking them out of cover, they're gonna get shot at. But but see, that takes him out of. Oh no, he has to reload. Sorry. All right, there we go. Okay. So now he's got a flashbang again, so it's not the greatest, but let's see. Ah, now that is nice. Now, did you hear that shooting? Did you hear that shooting? Like, I don't know who did that shot, but okay, so can he? Let me see if I.
Enemy squaddy in my sights.
Let's try it. We don't know if we'll hit, but let's give it a try. All right, there we go.
What's the play?
Yeah, he doesn't have any free movement.
Sure thing, Woody.
So we'll use a little bit to get him out. Now, I could, you know, like the thing is, this is always, you know, whatever. Okay, so should we shoot or should we shoot a, you know, flashbang, another one, or, you know, do we do that or do we go over here? Let's try it. Nope, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, see, that's way off. Darn it. Okay, well, you know what? Instead of reloading and then not being able to do anything,
taking the shot.
He should be at least able to take one shot at this guy's head and see if and he totally missed. So I mean, it is what it is, folks. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. I just can't, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think we're done with them. And this team, oh, we got Fox and we have her. Okay, so let's go to Fox.
Yes?
Yeah, she, yeah, she, okay, well, I'm just gonna have her reload. Alright, I'm gonna have her cancel for a minute. Okay, so she's a sniper. And unless they're shooting on us, you know, she can throw some tear gas, but not too far, and who knows, she probably have a mishap too. So now I'm gonna take a look at her. Because she's my best hope at the moment with a he round. Now it says very high, so should I, but I mean, you know what I mean? It'd be nice if we could wipe these guys out in some way. I mean, okay, she should be able to shoot 2 of these, so let's try one. If it fails, then I'll hit the lower guys. Let's see. Yeah, it's a mishap. It's a total mishap, so then we're gonna go right here.
Oh man, I take chicks who can handle themselves in a fight.
Want something?
Yeah, so she had a couple of mishaps. I mean, and if you look at her score here on explosive, she's at 96. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? 96. That's pretty high, don't you think? Even for a person who's not an explosives person. I mean that's pretty high.
What?
Yeah, that's she can't do anything. All right, so now
meltdown here. Yeah, okay.
All right, well, she's got a heat round. Let's see what she can do. See, it says low chance, but you know how this RNG stuff is. moderate. Let's see if we can hit him, or do I try to get these guys again and just hope that RNG wise it works. Oh!
It hurts! It hurts!
Oh, that is
Pay for this!
that
Dogs!
that was nice, taking the chance, and it worked. All right.
Wow. I did not know girls could do that. It makes me feel strange.
Okay, so now we killed the 2 snipers that went up there. Because, you know, what they would have done is they would have locked onto the president, and you know what I'm saying? The president can, he's like a tank. He can take some hits, but again, if you have 5 up there, plus if the major decides to go up there, it's so this is all pretty good at the moment. But we got this guy here, and we got these 2 in here, and but we still have the major here. We got this guy and this guy. So who else do we have left?
Alejandro Diaz, brave and noble.
Now, I don't know if this is going to constitute of the major telling the president to get killed, but if I put him here, he has a chance to shoot that guy.
Easy. I will do it right now.
Now, we have a choice again. I could try to
ready to shoot.
I could try to snipe this guy. I don't know, maybe I should go for the head. It's daytime.
So that's how it's supposed to happen. Senor Epscott never managed to show me.
Okay, so again, like I said, I was thinking of throwing a grenade. However, high mishap risk when used by anyone except Barry. Oh, okay, so that's it. See that? So it's a high miss. So I didn't know that. So Barry's grenades are best on Barry because of what this says right here. But I have used it on other people, and you know, I mean, let's say it's a 50-50 chance. I mean, it's still, you know, especially close up. But you never know, too. Because I've seen it in the game where, I'm not going to say she did it, but I'm going to say that they went to go throw it, and it went backwards and landed right here and blew them up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird, but alright.
I am here.
Alright, now what do you have? He's got a flashbang. Yeah, we're just gonna do what we can for now until the and then the nice thing is they had enough AP to still reload. So now if we have to make a sprint up here because he tells them to kill the president, we'll at least be close enough to maybe we can lob them, knowing that the president is right here. The only chance we take is if we have a mishap and it hits the president instead of the enemy. But either way, it's all good. So I think what if there's anybody,
Yes?
Yeah, maybe I can start trying to get the people closer.
You sure there is any better than here?
Let's see if I can, Yeah, alright then, you might as well go there. And matter of fact, we'll
Time for me to get down and dirty.
matter of fact, we'll do that, so that way she'll have 4 extra AP next turn. Cause he might, I haven't hurt the Major yet, but at any time, like,
Yes.
so...
Alright, alright.
Alright, and she just gained an agility for doing that. Alright. Now, what is she at? Probably a flashbang, yep. Yeah, and she can give herself a bandage with her remaining AP, so I think that'll be okay.
You want something?
Now she can reload, and matter of fact, she can fire off one more round of a he round. So I think we're gonna try to hit the Major this time.
Another scar for the Major.
Okay.
We?
Now Flay. Okay, so he can free move. He can free move to here. Now, but he does this flashbang. Yeah, it's just not. So yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to spam him with it, I guess. And the good news is we got to reload again, and I can make him. I can make him step one further on, so it'll be a big rush for us to get up there. Probably next turn, because I bet you he might decide to tell the president to get killed.
I am here.
And now you can't do anything, so I'll just step you one bit forward. And so we're gonna take a look and see if that's all that we can do. Like, yeah, it is. All right, let's see how this goes if he calls to tell the president to get killed. Cause this, but at least if you can see how these people are set up, we're gonna make a mad dash up here, and we'll be much closer to try to kill some of those guys near the tent, maybe. Or at least, my friends, that is the plan. And I think I've already taken care of Larry, right? Yeah, he's at 0 AP, so yeah, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens.
It ain't looking too good, boys. Gotta dig down deep if we're gonna come out on top.
Hey, look, the Overwatch killed that guy. So the guy on our left.
Those mercs are coming up fast.
Oh, so he's
Legion
gonna.
troops.
Yep.
Execute the prisoner.
He's gonna execute.
President LaFontaine.
He's gonna execute the
Immediately.
president. Yep, they're gonna do it.
Take away their hope.
Yep. Okay,
and
so
reclaim your
okay,
country.
so now we have to. So now it's gonna be a mad rush to get up there. Now, but if you look at what just happened in this, they had 28 enemy, and we have withered them down. And we got as a matter of fact, we got the major wounded. But now these 3 are gonna shoot him. So now it's vital that we do what we gotta do.
Alejandro is here.
So now I'm gonna tell him to stand up, because I want to see everywhere where he can go. And so I want you to go right to there. Okay? And now you...
I bet I look so cool right now.
Right into the chest. I don't care. I just want...
Maybe you're not such a dumbass after all.
And now you put that onto him, okay? There, you lock onto him. Alright. That's the first thing. The second thing is... I guess...
Presently in attendance.
We gotta stand everybody up. We'll reload there. We'll stand everybody up.
Hello there.
Alright, so her free move is... Her free move is right to here.
Please don't shoot me! Please don't shoot me!
Now what? She's got the flashbang. But... Let's see...
Don't be ridiculous.
Now she's saying she can't do it. Now I could do a blind shot. But, so I'll cancel that for now. It says very high. I'm just gonna try it. Yeah, it went in, but it didn't really do anything. Okay, so now it says she could shoot him. Let's see. She missed. Yeah, see, and he just did that lightning thing where he laid down, so the shots were missed. I mean, so that just saved, that one move just saved his life right there, and it can only happen once in a combat. So I mean, but again, he was wounded, so if she would have hit him, you know, it could have done something to him, but he did that lightning perk, so he saved his life right there. So darn it. Okay. All right, let's see. How about Fox?
Don't tease me.
Because she's also a sniper. All right.
Of course.
Alright, so that 4 AP helped out a lot because otherwise it wouldn't work now.
Got a clear shot here.
It says she has a clear shot. Okay, so it looks like the major... Like, I think he's done, right? I mean, I think he's done. I think that did it right there. Okay, so then I think it's yeah, okay, so alright, how are we gonna do this now? If everybody is dead, let's see. Okay, so if he
Taking position.
if he goes to here, Now, if this hits the president, it won't be good, but we're gonna try it. Alright, so we just suppressed that guy. And we can't, alright, so that is all that he can do. I can even have him step one extra spot, I guess. So all this is now that we have to do is move into a position from these faraway guys now that we killed everybody over here. And so I would say that this plan is working out. I mean, it's still a little touch and go depending on what happens, but as you can see, now he's got a flashbang. Yeah, see, he overshot it. Darn. Dang it.
Very Unger. I am in movement.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move them forward is all.
Yes. We need to be careful at position before acting.
He always says that. I wonder if there's an enemy that's looking at him.
Repositioning.
But I'm just running everybody, cause what it is you don't care if these guys are gonna get hit at this point. Like right now, we got mostly everybody dead.
You don't think they'd shoot a mine, do you?
So all we gotta do is get everybody in striking distance. We just gotta do whatever we can. Like even if I were to say red could shoot one. So, you know, like, do I put red, like say right here? Is it possible that he could shoot this, but it's only a flashbang, it's not a heat round, but see, it just says very high. Yeah, it even says that it was a mishap, and I don't think he has enough AP to do anything. So then I'll just tell him to go there. And so yeah, that's all I can do with these guys. And now, like her, I'm gonna stand her up. Unfortunately, that takes away her free movement, so that's what kind of bites about that. I will have her do that, so she can go. Matter of fact,
Moving to position.
She can run all the way to here, and I know she has a he round. And so let's see. Yeah, I don't know about that. So let's see if she can hit right here. Let's hope she doesn't accidentally hit the president.
You would not scare us.
Got one.
Oh, that is nice. But she doesn't have enough AP to do anything else. So, but that was nice.
What's on your mind?
Now the only things I got left
The
is
hell you want?
now. If I reload her, and she's got a heat round, so if I could put her right here,
Yeah, okay.
she should be able to lob at least one. And so, yeah, let's go to this guy right here. Oh, nice. Oh, that is. Hey, and mouse. Like, I don't know how when somebody else does something that the other person gets a level up, but mouse just leveled up. And Meltdown shot that. So, I mean, I just don't understand the game when it does that. Like, I wish somebody could put it in the comments that knows. Why does when one player do good, another player actually gets the level up? Like, it's kind of weird. Now it looks like, I don't know, but there's one guy right here. So I don't think even with the smoke, which would make glazing shots, unless he walked over to here to shoot him, I don't even think at point blank he could kill the president. Because the president, in this game, like I've done this a few times, practicing this, and then I go backwards in the game and to try to do better things and stuff, and then get to this point. And I can tell you that I've seen him get shot by the Major like a couple of times. I've seen him get shot by some other guys, and he still survived it. But if you let him up there alone and just get everybody blasting him, of course they will kill him. But anyways, so that's just for a discussion, I guess. Alright, so let's see who else we have left. We have Flay.
Wait.
And Flay, matter of fact, Flay, like I don't know what he's got. Let's see. Now he's just got a flashbang, but I can actually get him to here.
On the hunt.
And look, that just, that took 10 health away from him. And so, yeah, I really think we're doing okay. But Flay ain't going to be able to do it. He doesn't even have enough to reload. But technically, I could tell him to get right there so he can get up that hill next time. And now the last one we got is... Oh, and we got Larry, too. Look at Larry has... Look at... Larry has 15 plus 7. Like, he's got a lot of AP. Like, I don't even know how he built all that up. Because he's well rested, and the morale is very high. So, yeah, this is kind of funny. But we got Pierre. And he doesn't have to reload. So technically he could go right up here. And he's got a flashbang too, so yeah. Now I could probably say to try to reload and try to find a he round, but we got what we got and we're just gonna go with that. And so all I'm doing is I'm hitting that guy as much as possible, is all I'm doing. I'm trying to make it so hard for him that he's not going to be able to kill the president. And so, yeah.
Yeah?
And now Larry... Well, I could tell him to reload that, but then I'm going to tell him to switch, and I'm going to tell him to stand up. And he is so far away, but I think the mortar really helped out a lot. So I'm just going to tell...
On my way.
He's in material right now, but I'm just going to have him... Like, he did his job with the mortar. I mean, it really put that gas. We only had enough gas for 1 round. He shot 5 rounds here. Look, that gas is still up. Like, it's amazing. Of that, and then the smoke that he put up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the 5. And then the 5 explosive rounds that he's put here, instead of me putting the 5 rounds here, which I made a mistake, but, either way, what I'm saying is, even with that mistake of hitting the 5 rounds of key rounds, it killed some people over here. And so it made it easier for our guys to come up here like this. And so all in all, I'm just going to say that And I know this is a super long video, but again, this was just to show this again. Oh, and then Mouse. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know how Mouse got it. But again, you can see how this is. She's now level 3, meaning I got her when she was level 1. And I gave her this. And now I'm going to go ahead and give her this. And so you can see how young she is, like in the game. But if you see her high stats, it's because, believe me, I spent a lot of hours in the game training these people while we were trying to move across the map and do things. So when you have all these teams, you can only concentrate on like, say, one thing. Like, say you want to move one person from the east to the west. So then everybody else of wherever they are, you can tell them to do training. Because they're just going to sit there and do nothing otherwise, so you might as well. And especially when you have a lot of money, then you don't really care. You can sit and train these guys for 2 months. It doesn't matter. And that's why I'm saying, everybody who buys Mouse at the very beginning at level 1, they know where she's deficient and stuff. And so that's all. I'm just trying to give tips. Is basically all I'm doing. So now that I moved Larry, I believe there's nothing else for me to do. But let's see what this guy does. And he's choking in there. Does he shoot him?
Damn, boys, you're better than I expected. All right, don't shoot. I'm laying down my weapon. You can shoot me later if you want. But let's have a chat first. There are some things you should know.
Okay, so first of all, why did this guy give up?
Going.
Did this guy give up?
Look, something over here.
Thank you, soldiers. That was an amazing display of tactical skill and courage.
See, this doesn't make any sense. This absolutely does not make any sense, does it? That the guy that was in this tent, the game acts like as if everybody is dead, and it wasn't. Like, this is like, but, you know, she is fully, where the heck is she? Oh, right here. I mean, she's fully capable.
Aiming.
Now, it's still daytime, so why not in the head? Okay, so there. Now we did it. Now we did it. I don't know why the game said that we could talk to the president and all this now. Now I read something in, okay, so I made this video, like I'm making this video of this in Commando Difficulty, and I just wanted to show a good way of doing this. And my hope is that I can recruit the president. And I read something in the comments, in the Steam comment, where somebody was saying, if you talk to Spike first before talking to the president, that it's kind of funny listening to the conversation of if you recruit the major, what it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game right here. And I'm just gonna say, saved Prez, talk to Spike, or whatever. That's what I'm gonna do. Just in case something goes wrong, but. So they suggested to try to talk and recruit Spike first. But if I do the wrong dialogue, right?
Huh? On our way.
If I do the wrong dialogue,
not a problem.
On our way.
I just want everybody close is all. So if I make a wrong dialogue thing, I can reload it. But because what I want to do at this point in the game, where I have not gone after Santiago and I have not gone after the Colonel, I want to recruit Spike so I can have 6 battlers that I don't have to pay for and stuff. And so anyways, we're going to talk to Spike first, because I read in the comments that if you talk to Spike first, a recruiter, that it's an interesting conversation when you talk to the president. So we're going to see what that is, because I don't know. He didn't tell us what it was, but he said it was comical. So let's go ahead.
Great job, boys. I really enjoyed the performance. I wish I could have trained my Legion to be half as impressive. But those dummies couldn't even shoot the goddamn president.
I am not a boy.
Maybe they just didn't believe in you anymore.
Pierre. You still alive, kid? I'll be damned.
Okay, so why were you trying to kill the president?
Honestly, I didn't really care. Idealists like him always die before their time's up anyway. If not me, would have been some other asshole trying to carve out a piece of this place to make their own. Besides, I wanted to see if I could boost my boys' morale. I really hated that guy. I thought if they killed him, they might feel powerful enough to kill you. Nothing personal. As the Major, I'm expected to give those kind of orders.
Oh, I'm very aware of the kind of orders you give. The order to send me to Diamond Red, that was one of my favorites.
Look at the bright side, kid. I could have just ordered your execution.
Why didn't you?
Just getting soft, I guess.
Okay, so you were mercs like us, Spike.
What the hell you think you're doing, woodsman?
Well, I'm still like you.
Gained a bit of
Only
influence
less
over the Major.
delusional. Especially since I came here. I became the Major when I decided to stop letting people yank me around on a string. You see, I first came here as just a merc with a contract. Your amiga, Corazon, hired me to destabilize the region and take some of those sweet diamond mines. I went right to work. My Legion may not be the best military force there is, but it did the job. And it spread like wildfire.
Why did you break with Adonis?
My deal was with Corazon. It was all off the books. I seized the mines and she and I split the profits. That was the deal. And that bitch got greedy. Canceled my contract and demanded I hand the mines and the Legion over to her.
You got off easy, mate. First she just wants the diamonds, but then it's the house, the car, the kids.
I told her where she could stick that idea. And that's when she got stupid. Hired Biff Apscott and his band of buffoons to take me out. Yeah, I would have felt bad for him. Except I was laughing too hard.
Never send prey to do a predator's job.
You will take that back. I am no buffoon.
Hey, that's not nice.
Then you AIM mercs showed up and my Legion proved to be no match for professionals. But you made the same mistake I made with Corazon. And now she's got the knife ready to plunge into your bags.
That's what this whole thing is about? Just some ridiculous revenge plot and some money? What about what you taught us of patriotism, pride, honor?
Yeah, that was bullshit, kid. I had to spew that crap to fill the ranks. Might not have bothered. All I got was murderers and thieves anyway. Except you. You were different.
I should kill you where you stand.
Believe it or not, kid, I've been waiting for you to try. I had plans for you. Big plans. That's too late now. Go ahead and kill me. I guess I got it coming.
Okay, so we have a lot of stuff here. Do you have any evidence against Corazon?
Of course. I've still got the contract. The wording is purposefully vague, but along with some correspondence I kept, it'll sound pretty convincing in court. Here, this is where I keep all that stuff. You're welcome to it. I hope you nail that bitch.
Justice will be done.
Alright, so influence check successful. We gained a piece of evidence. Now, we know not to say Biff was your friend, because that'll be bad.
Go right ahead. I'm done with them. I tried my best to make an army out of them, but they're a bunch of losers. Go ahead and kill the rest if you want. I won't stop you. They don't deserve to live any more than that stupid bitch Corazon.
Then let the hunt begin.
Okay, so your legion could have performed better. My Rhiannon, which is the IMP, has a high stat of 97.
Yeah, that much is true. I saw the reports of your militia doing a pretty decent job against my Legion boys. Reminded me of the good old days of training villagers how to protect themselves from tyrants. Damn. You lived long enough to be a hero, and then
you retire. Dang, Spike, you're not supposed to become a monster.
Okay, so now you're gonna answer for this, or what if we hire you?
You can't hire the
And
major
he's gonna
of the
say
Legion,
this.
boys. You don't have that kind of money. And I'm not for hire anymore. But I would come with you for free. Just to see the face of that little bitch when she sees her worst nightmare coming true. But are you sure you want to be involved with a war criminal? Because let's not bullshit each other. That's what I am.
Then it is best to stay on the hunt, no?
Yes, but it is not all that you are. Don't let other people's laws define you.
I cannot sort out how I feel about you joining us. But I know you are acting more like the Major I first met than you have in a long time.
Not the Major anymore, kid. Just call me Spike. And don't worry about your feelings. They just get in the way anyhow.
Okay. So yeah, we can just say welcome to the team, I think, and that's it.
What a day. No, what a year. I guess old Spike's last hurrah ain't over yet. Pretty sure I ain't leaving this country alive, but let's see how much ass I can kick before I take a dirt nap.
Alright, now, when you do this for the first time, you get an achievement for getting him, but, you know, I had already done this once, but anyways, okay. So, let's take a peek. Okay, so they put Spike in his own, thing. And Spike has an Uzi. And good, he had light stuff, so he can move a good bit. His stats, we can see what his stats are. So he has 13 AP, and he has high morale because of my team now has high morale. He comes with a bandage too, like a medical kit. He even comes with some medicine and 9mm ammo. And his health is 82, his AP is 13. He's got height, health, agility, dexterity, strength, wisdom, leadership, marksmanship, mechanical, explosives, and medicine. So he's he's just kind of hurting in explosives and medical is basically it. I mean, he's good in all the other fields. I mean, we can improve on that, but whatever. And I don't know what weapon will be best for him, but and I can't give it to him right now, but I got this Winchester just sitting here. So I can give that to Spike for now, and then I'll have to give him some 44 ammo. Got some. Oh, we only got 1 armor piercing, and we got 100 hollow points. We got 116 of the match. And matter of fact, we even have shock. And then we have a whole bunch of 44 ammo. So I mean, just which we can turn that into armor piercing or whatever if we do that and stuff like that. So yeah.
What's the plan? I got my orders.
Yeah, so this is Spike.
Moving out.
Okay, so now I have my IMP. I have Pierre, Flay, Smiley, Larry, and now I have Spike. So I can take her out of my team, and I can put Spike here, and I'll have 1 full squad of people that I don't have to pay any money to. So, okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to the president.
Affirmative.
And supposedly with Spike here, it's gonna be kind of funny. Like I don't know. Like the person didn't write down what it is. So right here, I'm gonna show you it and stuff like that. So let's see.
Soldiers, I had faith the High Command was organizing a strike team to come find me and arrest the Major. Though I cannot help but notice that he is not handcuffed, and he is still armed.
You know why? It's because I'm so very pretty.
Please don't tell me that he was an undercover agent. Because after all that he has done, I would find that very hard to believe.
Spike has something to say. Yeah, okay, look. So Spike has something to say. So, yeah.
Mercenaries. But why? I overheard people talking in camp about Colonel Festro entering the valley with a lot of soldiers. I assumed he was coming to free me and restore order. Why would he need to hire people like you? And this cold-blooded killer here? Is he a mercenary as well?
I really was a mercenary, Alphonse. I have some unfinished business. So I guess I'll be back in action for one last time. But don't hold it against these guys. None of this was part of anyone's plan. It's just a jagged alliance we had to form.
Oh, yeah, so the Jagged Alliance. So this explains it. Like, right? Like, if you don't know what Jagged Alliance means, it just means betrayal. That's all it means. Like, Jagged Alliance. They will betray you. Okay, but the first thing I can do is tell him that his daughter sent us.
Emma hired you? But of course, the government is too divided. She had to be the one to organize the rescue mission. God knows what she must have gone through. I should have never let myself be captured like that.
Amen to that. You just stood there. I expected a little more fight from someone like you.
Well, that's the risk you gotta take when you lead from the front, Woodrow.
Okay, well, we'll get the are you okay out of the way.
This is not the first time I have been shot at. Back in those days, I had a gun in my hand. but it's like a memory from another life now. Nevertheless, an old soldier's reflexes never die.
Okay, you were in the military?
I was CEO of the Grand Chien Special Forces Brigade, rank of colonel. Me and my boys ended the civil war when we refused to follow unlawful orders, and instead we fought to overthrow the bloody communist regime.
It is good to have conscience, but it's heavy thing sometimes.
Then we laid down our weapons, and I answered in court for insubordination. Even served some time in prison.
I guess that's just your luck, huh?
Luckily, free elections were being held, and the new government pardoned me. I ran for president, and the rest is the modern history of Grand Chien.
Okay, and then we need some information.
For sure is a traitor. That explains a lot. And it suggests much more. None of it good. The right wing wants to line their pockets by selling Grand Chien resources to the highest bidder. And the army will answer to whomever pays them the most. When I was abducted, both groups must have seen an opportunity to accomplish their goals.
Curse their sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Well, it is clear what I have to do. If I don't act quickly, this country may descend into another bloody civil war. I must go back to the capital at once and try to prevent it.
Okay, okay, now he did frame us for committing war, so before he goes, we need to find this out.
A tough lesson I learned from the Civil War is that those who are about to commit war crimes often try to blame others for doing the same. It's just how wartime propaganda works.
Well, that much is true. A few of my Legion dummies believed they were liberating the locals. I had to come up with all kinds of fairy tales to get them to do their fucking job. Good thing that most of them are just shameless looters.
And to think I used to believe you were an honorable man.
Okay. Anything we need to know about him?
Well, I have only surface impressions of him. Young, capable, very ambitious.
Pretty much your opposite, eh, Alphonse?
To be honest, I wasn't unlike him back in my day. The only difference between us, and also between me and you, Major, was that I had my moral code, and I served my country.
Yeah, you're one of the good boys. Those like me are of the other kind. We get the job done. But sometimes we just get carried away.
Okay, do you think the Major was part of the conspiracy?
No. Okay. I believe he was working for himself. He had his private army, and he was de facto ruler of the Ajani. I studied him, and I got to know him a little. If he had any plans to overthrow the government, he wouldn't side with anyone else to do it. But I see he is with you. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Seems like you got a good understanding of me, Alphonse. If I ever mean to overthrow you, you'll know it. You'll be facing me on the battlefield, and you'll be armed.
All right, so I think we did enough to get, you know, some evidence that, you know, just know that. So I mean, so yeah, so we, so what I read just before doing this about talk to Spike first, because you'll have some conversations. Like, that's the cool thing about having Spike with you, is you get a little bit something different in this game, you know, like it was kind of cool and funny. So yeah, I think we're done.
Thank you again for your help. I wish you luck getting out of this mess. Fasho is using you to legitimize his actions. I will uncover his plot as best as I can at the capital. But I must first rally my political allies and show the people I am still alive. You may be on your own here in the Ajani for a while.
Yeah. Both of us have our own mess to fix.
If you hadn't kidnapped me in the first place.
Some Brutus would have shot you right in your palace. Come on, Alphonse. What's done is done. Who knows? It may be for the best.
I find that very hard to believe. Farewell, soldiers.
See
I wish
that?
you luck.
See.
For strength and courage, I know you already have in plentiful supply.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that was kind of cool. A nice little talk. Like that, I mean... Outcome, President LaFontaine is rescued. Okay, so that is that. That is that.
Will do.
All right, folks.
Going.
I guess I did. You know, I basically did what I wanted to do in this game. I recruited Spike. We got a little extra talk between the
Hey, Guzzleman. What time is it?
It's pronounced Guzman, and it's time for you to buy a watch.
I asked for the time, not your sass.
What's the matter? Don't you think my sass is cute?
Ah, hell. Fox, you can take your innuendo and stick it in your endo.
Yeah, I got enough of these, I think, but I'll just stick it there for now.
Affirmative.
Okay, so I can without them, if any more of them are gonna talk to each other, they'll interrupt us. But what I was gonna say is that the president now. Get over here and get this, please. Do I not see it correctly?
There's some loot in here.
Okay. Yeah, unless I have something to sharpen it or balance it. Like, she's got 3 of those. But anyways, no, what I was going to say is the president and his daughter, Emma, is now going to leave
I wonder
Ajani.
what this is.
They're gonna leave.
Will do.
There's
some loot over there.
Like what we are. We're in the county of Ajani, or however you pronounce it. And so that's what the map is. Like we're playing in just one county of the country. And so the president and his daughter Emma are gonna leave this, and they're gonna go to the capital. So we will never see them again. Like, they're gone. So if you didn't do anything in the museum and do all that stuff with her to get, you know, stuff, like, it's gone. She's gone. And so is he.
Quality stuff in here.
Ah, now we have a chip. Now that's really nice. Now she's got 97 in explosives, so I mean she should be able to, and plus she's got mechanical, so she should be able to do whatever this is successfully. They're too far away, so she's gonna have to hold it. Yeah, and these AK-74s I don't use. Scrap them. For my own reasons, you know why I don't, but I use like this weapon here is nice. Got 36 range, 3 times 11, only 9 critical, but you know nonetheless. it is. Now we have a chip, so I can now upgrade this if I need to. With that chip. And then we got this. Got a ton of this money here.
Affirmative.
All right, and I think that's it. So she's pretty good at it. Okay.
Will do.
So I'll finalize the video once we get to the world, because then Emma will talk to us briefly. And then I can show you the rest of the county of Ajani, however you pronounce it, if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But I'm just gonna, because I can come back and do this when it's not the video, and I know this video is super long, but I gotta end it, so. Oh yeah, and we still have somebody over here that we can see what they got, just for the heck of it. We got like 3 or 4 million now, so we don't. It's not like we have to do anything. So all right, I think that's good enough. I mean, oh yeah, I know that this vehicle over here, we can get something from it. So I'll have her head that way, and we can just wrap this up. But you'd have to tell me what you think of this, the way I did it, if it was okay. And I'll tell you, it just makes a difference of your second or third playthrough. You now know certain things to do, and in the order that you need to do them, and stuff like that. Like when I first played this game, I didn't even know the president was up here. Like, I thought he could be somewhere over here or something. Hey, matter of fact, there is something over here. Like I didn't know, but like I said, a lot of games that I play, I don't know, and I record them and I just show you my raw gameplay, and whether I do stuff or not, or make mistakes, that's just the way that playthrough is gonna be.
Will do.
It just shows you. I basically show you a person playing a game. That's basically what it is. So you're gonna see the good and the bad. You're gonna see my mistakes, my failures, whatever. It's gonna be what it is. So yeah, I think we have covered. We've done what we could do here. And because once we go to the SAT view, Emma is gonna contact us and thank us for saving the president. And so, we get that satisfaction of helping her, because after all, this is her country, and we're helping her. So yeah, I think that is about all that I want to do. So let's go ahead.
My father just called me. You really did it. He is alive and well. I cannot thank you enough. You not only helped a daughter, you saved a country. But I'm getting carried away. You got in trouble yourselves while helping me. I won't forget that. I'll see what I can do to help you in turn.
And then having a big crew like 14 people, that XP, travels, gets split amongst everybody. So if you only did this with 6, those guys would get a lot of XP. But anyways, okay, so this team here was in it. And if you look, they didn't even, like, the way I did this, the way conservatively I did this, I guess, look at, they didn't even get hurt, this group. Now these guys got hurt. Like, these two were near that car, and I didn't know that they had a good angle to shoot them, and so these two got shot. But if you consider everybody else, and then these two, even Scully and Gus didn't get hurt. Like, it's kind of funny if you think about it. And then these guys are here, And matter of fact, okay, I can show you. Like, I gotta end this video, okay? It's too long of a video, but nonetheless, I showed a lot about it, but I can show you basically how I did it. So, okay, so these guys are here, right? So let's go to here first. I'll just show how. Remember, we were all right here, not here. So I have 2.5 teams here. As a matter of fact, because they're here, I can go to here and I can put Spike on this team right here for now, right? Because, you know, this team is full and this team is full. So I can put Spike with Scully and Gus. Because they were old mercs anyway, and he was one too. So it's kind of funny, like all three of these together for now. I can just do that, so that way it makes it more simple. So yeah. So now, okay, so what you would normally do when you win a battle, right? And I'll just show, you know, basically the step, right? What we would do. We go over here, and the first thing we probably want to do is treat wounds. And we can put these two on it. They can each do 3 people, I think. But we only have 2 people that are actually hurt. So we can do that. So that's the first thing we would do. The second thing we might want to do is see who we want to repair our stuff. And then we can just go autofill for now. So we're going to have to do it a few times, right? So we'll start that. The next thing we could do is we could scout. We could train mercs, but right here. We can put these 2 on it. And they're going to start building a militia for here, which will be 8 guys, which is something that you'd want to do. The other thing we could do while we're right here, we could, like, okay, well, you know, before doing that I wouldn't know, but let's say we go health. I can say this one's at 96. So anybody below 91 will show up here, but because I've been doing this for like days and days and days of training, there's only one guy, Spike, which is new to us, and he has 82 health. And so now Grizzly's going to train him, and depending on his wisdom, and if he had a training thing, how much he's gonna learn at 82 but it will stop at 91. That's the max. So we can start that because it's only one person, and we can hit that, and then I'm gonna just hit pause for a minute, right? I'm gonna pause the game because that takes care of this group. This and this group. Matter of fact, Barry, but again, with light, Barry's at level 5, and now that I trained him up to agility, I can now give him free movement, which I think is a really nice thing to have. And so, the reason I gave him these 2. Is because his agility sucked so much he couldn't get the basic thing, you know what I mean? Like, and so I don't mind sharing that information and stuff like that. So that takes care of them. So that on this part of the map, this is how I would, you know, do this, right? So we want to build a militia because if the enemy tries to get it back, we need a militia here to also help us fight. So now all these guys are tied up doing those kind of things. And so now what I can do is I can go to this one over here, and see that I have these guys right here doing nothing, right? And we got the what's his name, Bobby Ray's stuff or whatever coming to us. They haven't sent a crew yet to attack us. If we go to our inventory, we can see that there's nothing in our sector. And if we look at these guys, we can see that their medical is down. So I'll just show you this one thing, because if these guys are gonna be here anyway, and nothing else that I'm gonna do in the game, I would go here and I would say train, and I think right now we were doing explosives, but I can change the stat to like say medical, right? And he's at 74. And look at, for using bandages, these guys all suck, all of them. And so we just put them all in here, and we say confirm, and we say start. And now
learning new things all the time, Ace.
And now we just let it run. And so now, but right now we have to see anybody that's 5 or less, we have to renew their contracts. And this happens every 2 weeks. It's kind of like a pain in the heck.
My contract expires a short time from now.
Yeah. You know, we end up having to do this, you know, like a lot. So anybody who expires, if you don't do it, they're gone. And then you can hire them again and stuff. So let's go over here.
Yeah, about this contract.
So Grizzly for 2.
Renewing, or what's the deal?
Yeah, Grizzly is a bargain at 6,000.
So
he's a bargain. And then old Fox
I'm a busy
here.
girl, and there are a lot of people who'd like to get service.
6,000.
I'm glad to know you like what.
Not bad.
My contract is of expiring duration.
Barry at 8,000 ain't bad. Now Red.
My contract's expiring, and I was wondering.
Red.
Not a total pile of shite. So, I guess I'm kind of glad we're still working together.
Yeah, Red was cheaper than this, but he's starting to get up there, but not bad.
We're coming up on the end of this contract, Scooter.
But
what's the crystal ball telling you?
Yeah, but 21,000. So he's starting to get up there. Alright, so 13, 19, 19, 13, 19. We have 5 right here, so we could do her.
Hello. You know, the suites here aren't
7,000 is a
anyway,
bargain.
my contract needs to be extended. How about it?
Yep, 7,000.
I'm truly happy.
That's a bargain. But again, you had to do a lot of training to get these numbers up. Like, don't be deceived by seeing what she has, these numbers. I mean, these are not what she, you know, it took a lot of training to get her up. And let's see about Mouse.
Hey,
yeah.
How about you extend my contract?
So her only, you know, like almost 9,000. Not bad.
Great. I will get out of your hair now.
And again, like I said, her wisdom's only 75, but it's okay. That's 3/4, so I mean that's okay. And then, like I said, she had some deficiencies, and I did a lot of training with her too. So I mean, and I gave her 2 of these, so you know she earned 2 levels with what I did. But she's only level 3, and that's what I'm saying. I was when I just fought this battle, I'm facing an enemy that is like levels 7, 8, and 9 and stuff. So I mean, so anyways, but I'm not complaining. It's just the way the game is. Like, so yeah. I just want to examine this one more time to just make sure I don't miss anybody. So yeah. So you can see that she doesn't cost me anything. You can see that he doesn't cost me anything. 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 And Mr. Spike now doesn't cost me anything. So now we got Spike. There he is. So yeah, you could see Spike. So you know, so there'll be times in the game that I playing right now on Commando Difficulty. There'll be times where I might not be using his team, so that means they can just sit and train, and so I'll see whatever he's deficient in. Like, I know I want all of these, but you can't do wisdom, but I mean all of these, I know I'm gonna want all those to be 91, like this one. Okay, so this so he's got dexterity of 91. And so you cannot train beyond 91. You gotta read a book, or you gotta do something in the game that allows you to get leveled up in that. And so really I just have to, and it won't be long. If I use her to train, if you look at her stats, if I use her to train, Spike only has to go to 91. So I mean, so it won't take a lot of sessions for him. Like he'll be at 91 really quick. Even I can get his leadership to 91. So I will have to work on his mechanical, his explosives, and his medical. That's the only deficiency I think we have on this team. Yeah, because even his medical is only 74, and he's the doctor. And her medical is at 81. And she's not the doctor. I mean, she's just the leader. But I mean, and so I guess I could hire MD, because if we go to recruits here and we look at MD. Yeah, but see, his medical is only 83 here. Even his health is only 86. But he does have a nice wisdom, but now that my IMP has a nice wisdom, it doesn't matter to me. So yeah, I think there's not much more that I can talk about. I guess like I guess I wanted to just show you this delivery while everybody else across the world is already doing something. And so yeah, so say I want this delivery, right? So all these other things that are going on in this Ajani map of just this part of the country, you know, like this, of all the things that are gonna go on, you know, all those things that I said for it to do is doing it. And we're preventing the enemy from branching out here, like by being here, like. And now that I took out the major, they're gonna send patrols from these places, I guess. And so I'll have to see how that goes. But now I don't have to worry about it, because if I lose any of these outposts now, it doesn't matter, because I've already recruited the major, which is Spike. So, because you had to have 6 of these in order to get Spike, so now it doesn't matter. Like I don't have to worry about it. Like I can let them fall if they fall. You know what I mean? But let me just end this video by getting this one thing done. And so we just...
Hey, give me something else to do, man.
Okay, so...
don't do well with unstructured time.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, so you can see right here, we can't really do anything because they're training right now. And so...
Getting the hang of this, Scooter.
So now it's going to tell me that Flay and Smiley at A20 where, you know, the president was, where we rescued him, do you want to train more? And I just say yes, and so the time will start clicking again. And I'm just here to watch this. I don't care about anything else going on in the game. And I just want this to get delivered so I can show you what it is and how it works. Plus, at the same time, everybody here is getting training. And so again, we don't care what's going on in the game. We just want to get that done. But again, we want them to...
Niceness! I'm getting better at this.
Okay, so at this place of H14, Camp Dew Crocodile, the Legion attacked with 10, which is, you know, there's grenadiers, scouts, butchers, and hyenas. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a veteran here, then we have some elite guys. So let's see. I mean, I could tell them to use ordnance, I guess, but let's see what they do. And look, this 8 is so good that, you know, they defended it. And there's one smoke bomb in this H14 sector that we can go there and get later on if we want. But I'm not gonna worry about it. But so this group did really good. So we don't have to worry about it. Like they did good, so we don't have to do nothing. But we just want this to deliver, and then I will end the video. Okay? So here we go. We just want this delivered, and at the same time, these guys are gonna earn some training. Yeah, health training at 820. Spike gained 2 health. So Spike gained 2 health. Okay, and so that is done. So I'd have to go back over there to set up some more training if I wasn't gonna do anything. Oh yeah, and look, see. So okay, so Vicky got 6 medical. Kalina Orman got 7. Nails got 8 and Hitman got 13 or something like that. So those guys gained, and then look what's gonna happen. So we got 2 events happening. One is those things are gonna be delivered. The supplies are gonna be delivered, and then the other thing is this guy's gonna track. So I'll at least show that because they're gonna constantly send patrols, and then at A2, these guys, we want them to keep doing that. And now they're done with their training. Them and these guys right here, they're done with their training. The supplies were delivered, and now they're gonna do that attack. And I'm just gonna do an auto thing. Is all I'm gonna do. Because don't forget, we have 8 milita, and then we have a team of 2 and a team of 4 here. So we'll just say that, and we'll go to inventory. Okay, so there it is. So in the sector of H2, we had remember when I bought these things? Now I did not buy these. And I didn't get this was from the enemy that just attacked, right? So from the enemy that just attacked, we got some shotgun shells. We have some diamonds. We'll cash those in. And then I don't use these weapons, so we will scrap those for material. We'll do that. Okay, so this is what I ordered from the Bobby's shop or whatever, which is a new feature in the game that just got installed, you know, like it just came out yesterday. And so this is but don't forget, you ain't gonna see this video for a long time, so don't think when I say yesterday that it was actually yesterday. You'll see this video, you know, a week from now or something like that. But anyways, so yeah, so if our team didn't have, you know, all this stuff that we already got, you can see we got a lot of stuff. I mean, if my team needed any of this, like I like these bigger kits than these little kits. But I buy the kits anyway because I can then scrap them, and I have even more resources. But you can see we got a lot of resources right here now. So what I'm saying, imagine starting this game for the first time and having this shop. But as long as you have money, you can buy stuff now. So you know what I mean? Because at the beginning of this game, when you first start it, you have to use certain pistols and certain things because you only have 9mm ammo. I mean, it's you know what I mean. But anyways, that's no longer a deal now. So okay, so we got this here, so I can go ahead and let him have that. And then we bought some more flashbangs, so we'll just add that to our stuff. And we bought some ammo. And we bought some parts. And so now that's all added. But we got plenty of stuff now, is what I'm showing you. Just from that shop, you can do that, and now you can mod anything now because of that. I mean, simply. And I think that yeah, and see, and what I need and what I can do now is, now that we and now that we got this, we can just go to here. And I can put these two back into their team. And so there you have it. This is what I got now. And apparently this is the max that I can have. I mean, I tried to hire somebody and the game wouldn't let me do it. So I mean, now we can separate these guys and do stuff like, cuz like I said, I'm probably going to take Meltdown out of this team here, and I'm going to put a Spike here, so that way I have all of these that are all together, that, you know, and stuff like that. Because, you know, it's going to be interesting when I have to fight Santiago, and then when I have to go after the Colonel, and I'll have to figure out how to do it to do it. Because, like I said, the game is at the stage now where I believe if you take out Santiago here, and then you come over to here and take out the Colonel, the game will end. And as long as you don't do either of those, the game will go on. And so that allows me enough time to do other quests and different things to get more. And I guess the final thing I can show you is in the notes. Alright, so if you look here, taking down her, you can see that she's at H4. And take down him, there's a secret entrance. Yeah, I know about that. And now that you can see that I saved the president, and I took down the major, and you can see this here, how it is. You see Ernie meeting the client. Yeah, the only thing that I'm kind of like, the only thing I can tell you about this right here, where it says Herman's involvement in Tinhay's murder was not revealed, but it's all green and it's good. But I think what it was because if you try to do this game under the infinite thing, you avoid some stuff to try to recruit Flake right away. And so I think So somehow, you know, it says this, but I mean, I don't think it's a big problem. Defeated Pierre and took control of what, yeah. Helping Ernie Village. Now, we won't show these, like I haven't done yet. You can see the refugee camp, all the stuff that I did. And you can see the, like I said, I got the shaman clothing, so I mean, it's kind of cool. I guess I'm just showing you these things in case you're the person that's interested in seeing it. And to see at this point in the game where I'm at, and that I now recruited Spike. And this just shows you some of the things that I still can do. Time for a party in the Grimmer Hamlet. And then the beast. And here's the hermit. The hermit turned out to be Mr. Ditch, owner of the abandoned mansion and friend of the ghost. Still haven't figured this one out yet. And I got the guy's diary, but I don't know what to do with it, so you know, whatever. And then this one, now this last patch, this Vicky patch, they said that they did something that makes the PETA thing a little bit better, because every time that I've done this, every single time that I got it, the alligator is always hostile to me. The hyenas are always hostile to me. And so basically, I have to kill them all just to make sure that PETA survives. And that's the only outcome that I do. There's other people that have done the outcome where the hyenas don't get killed, and she gets the way she wants them to eat vegan and all this other crap. And so, but I'm telling you, I have done this like 4 times, and I am going to tell you, it's gone down the same way every single time. They got Legion there, so you have to fight the Legion. And then the stupid hunter and the alligator attack you. And then you got to free PETA from her cage. And then she unleashes the hyenas, and the hyenas attack you. So you got to kill them. So I mean, this quest is so stupid, and I think they addressed it. And to tell you how stupid this quest is, or how complex it is, of them always going hostile on you, that the devs have actually made a note about the PETA thing, that they did something in it. Okay, that they addressed something in it. But I've already done it, so it ain't like I'm gonna go back. You know what I mean? Like no, I now got the major. Like I got Spike, so now I am not gonna go backwards in this game. I am only gonna go forward. Now that I got him, and that I rescued the president, and that Emma and the president left and went to the Capitol, and they're no longer in our game. And so yeah. But that's the only reason I digressed a little bit, because this video is super long. I got to end this really quick. But you see, this PETA thing was a problem. And then here's the outbreak. So I got the rabies cured, so I'm gonna have a better outcome now. Mama's girls. I still gotta find the other 2. I haven't, but I'll have time now to do that. And then this. And then this. Then this. And the gold watch. But at least the gold watch, I did that in my first playthrough, which was online. Then the Twin Inn. Okay, so I did 5 treasures donated to the museum, and then Emma left. So at least I donated 5 treasures to them. So that's a good check mark right there. And just to know that you need to, if you want to have good stuff in this game, you do that. And because if you don't do that and you go and and you rescue the president, Emma's gone and you can't do any of this. So, and then here's the docks. And then headshot you. Diamonds. And then Elliot from here went to jail for killing his best friend. And then conspiracy. So you can see all the evidence now that I have against her. So I don't think when I get to the end of the game, I don't think I'll be in a war crime or anything, because look at, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. And I got diamond mines, a treasure hunt, this, that, this. So I've checked 7 chairs, so I just got a few more to check. And then the good place. And then Biff, I rescued Biff and I got the green diamond, and I gave the green diamond to Emma. So Emma has the green diamond. I don't have it. Now, some people in the comments have said that the green diamond, if you keep it yourself, you get 25 million and you donate 25 million to the museum. But I just felt this is a part of her country, so I gave it to her, plain and simple. Then here's Pierre, Bastion, Smiley, and Larry. And that is it. That's all that I'm going to show you. So this shows you the full status of where I am in the game. And with that said, I think there's nothing more to do. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you in your own religion. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos and adios the lovely amigas.